Talk about Shaun Dickson, first of all. Tell us everything that surrounds his departure from Somerset.
So we haven't offered Shaun an extension, and we didn't offer Andrew Mead an extension either. We offered the other three players that are leaving extensions. Regarding Shaun, look, we appreciate and really value the impact he's had in white ball cricket. It hasn't gone as well as hoped by either party regarding red ball cricket. And we've got a number of players that are now coming through our system who have got a huge amount of potential. And it's important for us, not just thinking about the short term, but also the medium to long term, that we're creating those opportunities for those high potential players in white ball cricket, as well as red ball cricket, to ensure that we can sustain our success and competitiveness, for a long period of time. I'm sure there's a lot of emotion attached to Shaun leaving the club, and I can really resonate with that. Like, his impact across white ball cricket has been significant.
Well, he has become an integral part of the 20-over side, hasn't he?
Without doubt. But it's also about building for the future and making tough decisions. I have a responsibility as director of cricket to ensure that we're successful now, but also we're planning for the future. And it's also important with the evolving landscape of the game at the moment that we're meeting the needs and the expectations of aspirational players as well. People want to play at the highest level they possibly can, and we've got some very talented young individuals that are coming through, and we're seeing a number of those in the 50 over Metro Bank, and also we've seen some have opportunities as well in the T20 Blast this year. And it's important for us that we're creating those opportunities moving forward. So it's been a difficult decision, and I can certainly resonate with all the emotion that's attached to it, but it's one that's been made with the club's future.
Is he going to be available for finals day, Shaun Dixon?
100%.
Good, that's good to hear. Now, you've got at least 5 players leaving. What are you doing about replacing and reinforcing the squad?
Yeah, it's always frustrating when a number of players do move on to pastures new, join other counties. As I alluded to earlier on, 2 of those players we didn't offer contracts to, and 3 of them we did. And we obviously very keen to keep those players here because we can see the value that they would give us in the short and medium term. For individual reasons, and they're all different reasons, they've made informed decisions that best meet their future needs. And for a couple of those players, it's about opportunities to play across all formats, which they're not getting those opportunities here at Somerset. So we're obviously going through a process at the moment where in the not too distant future we'll be making some announcements on some signings, but also on some contract extensions with players who are currently out of contract at the end of this year. So that's exciting news for us as well. And we've also got the opportunity moving forward to reinforce that through overseas recruitment as well. So
you're looking for presumably a couple of fast bowlers and maybe a left-handed opening batsman?
You should be doing my job. Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. Like, we need to ensure that we're really competitive across all formats, red ball cricket, white ball cricket. We recognise there's some areas that we need to strengthen and move and improve moving forward. So that's going to be our target.
Now, a slightly different subject. The other sword of Damocles hanging over Somerset at the moment is the threat of a points penalty for the pitch against Durham. What's the situation with that?
I can't comment on that at the moment.
But it's still in the works, is it?
Yes, it is. Yes, still open at this stage. But hopefully we'll get to a conclusion in the not too distant future.
It must be very frustrating, though, for the whole club not to know exactly where you stand when you've got a county championship at stake. I
think, of course, there's some frustrations, but also we have to respect the process. It's been clearly mapped out to us what the process is and what the timeline is. So, like I said, hope to get a conclusion on that in the not too distant future. And
finally, just going back to Shaun Dixon, he's a cricketer who wears his heart on his sleeve. He's always struck me as being really committed to the Somerset cause. Just from that point of view, he's going to be quite a loss, isn't he?
Yeah, without doubt. I didn't know too much about his character. We'd done some research when we signed him back in 2022. But he's been, really influential, really impactful, both not only on the field in white ball cricket, but also off the field. He's mentored a number of younger players that have come through. He's been, he's led that 2024 Metro Bank squad to a final, and his leadership, has been really valuable for us as well. And as a result of his leadership, other people have learned how to lead as well, and we saw the dividends of that this year with James Rue taking on the reins. But he will be missed as a character. He's given his heart and soul to this club. You can see how much it means to him to play for Somerset, and we will miss him. But we really appreciate the contributions that he's made, and wish him all the very success moving forward.